Hi guys, well I've managed to get an opportunity to come out to my shelter just for a quick one-nighter. It's quite warm, it's about 12 degrees, which is pretty good for November in Scotland, although the forecast is for rain, so it could be a bit wet later on, which would be quite good because I still haven't managed to have a proper test of my shelter in rainy conditions to see how waterproof it is. So the forecast is actually for it to rain all night, but we'll wait and see what happens. So I'm all equipped, I've even got my garden rake with me. I'll explain what that's for later. Okay. Okay, so here we are, home sweet home, and everything's pretty much as I left it. So everything's very dry though. I'm kind of worried that a spark goes on that and just sets the whole thing alight, but hopefully that won't happen, especially not when I'm sleeping in it at least. So pretty soon we're going to get all these lovely leaves falling down off this oak tree, and I'll be able to put another layer on top, and that'll be totally waterproof then. I'm just going to keep building it up until something happens, I don't know. So it's starting to get dark already. It's almost 5:30, so it's getting dark, and I'm going to just spend what little daylight there is left. I'm going to use that to just collect as much firewood as I can to sleep, keep the fire going as I sleep. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right guys, well I'm more going to try and get to about 10 o'clock. I'm going to start trying to get some sleep. It's raining off and on, it's quite heavy at times, so it could be quite an interesting night. Dry as a bone in here though, so it's still quite warm. Got quite a decent fire going, but I'm actually toasty as anything at the moment, and that's just with a Bushcraft shirt on, so should be alright through the night hopefully. So see how we go anyway. I'll update you guys in the morning. Okay, night night. Right guys, well, it was raining off and on all night, but it's blowing dry in here. Been quite windy as well, so it was quite a good test of the old shelter. So I had not bad sleep. It was quite warm. It stayed about 11 degrees, 12 degrees all night. So I was sleeping in my Bushcraft shirt and a base layer just in front of the fire. It's fine, absolutely fine. Such a difference to sleeping in the middle of winter. But the other thing I did think was, you know, it's so much nicer in a solid shelter like this than being inside a tent or under a tarp, even, because in the windy conditions it just flaps around you in the night and it wakes you up, and it just gets really annoying. You've got to tighten, you know, if guy ropes come loose, you've got to get out and tighten them and all the rest of it. But underneath a solid shelter like this one, it's like not a problem at all. I also realised that there's quite a big canopy above here. I'll give you a quick shot, because I'm underneath this big oak tree. So a lot of when it first started raining, I wasn't getting anything coming through at all, but that was basically because I was getting caught in the canopy up there. So I'm just going to get up in a minute and get some bacon and eggs on the go, and a cup of tea, and then just head home. No, I still have a task to do actually, because as I said, I brought the garden rake with me, so still need to go and do that. So go and do that in a minute and I'll let you see what it's all about. These are huge trees. They're western red cedar. They're about 40 to 50 feet tall and massive. We've cut a few of them down recently, so it's a bit worrying seeing them swaying around like that sometimes. I think it's just going to go over, but they seem to be holding their own. It was quite windy last night. Right guys, so I bet you're all still wondering why I had the rake with me. Well, I'm about to show you, because this is the little stream that I have near my shelter. And normally, this is one reason why I don't really favour camping in the summer, in fact, because what happens to streams that are a really good water source most of the year, in the summertime they dry up and you get this horrible algae growing in them as well, and this is just really thick. This is a beautiful spot for collecting water and washing and cleaning up dishes and stuff, but right now it's just a stinking horrible mess. And I bought a Millbank filter. I bought it especially so I could come and actually filter this water, so I didn't end up with lots of gunge in my water, but stupidly forgot it yesterday, so didn't get a chance to try it out. But so what I'm going to do with the rake, I'm just basically going to rake some of this stuff out and just make it a bit cleaner and tidier. The next time we get some proper rain in here, it's all going to be washed right through anyway, so that's probably not far away, I guess, but I just wanted to clean it out a bit, and that way at least the next time I come, if it's not rained, then I'll still be able to get some water out of here. So, fun and games. So I'm still trying to work out why there's so many oak trees in here, and yet some of them have acorns on them and most of them don't. And this is really one of the exceptions right here, because it's got some not bad sized acorns on it. If they ripen up, they could actually be worth harvesting. Believe me, these are big for Scotland. So hopefully they'll come nice in a few weeks' time and I can maybe actually make something with them, but we'll see what happens.